Okay, here we go. She can't lose. This guy's. Oh, hey, who? How many of you guys have seen this lady here with the red hair? It's like the classic angry feminist that hates all men. Just a classic. Yeah. So, my feelings, my truth. Okay, and when this happens now, there's no way you can win. This is why arguing with women is pointless. You would have a better time. Your time would be better served if you took your head and you smashed it against a wall for 15 minutes straight rather than arguing with a woman for 15 minutes straight. There's just no point. Women argue differently. They use their feelings and emotions over logic and reason with a lot of these things. So a modern favorite technique, the SJW, social justice warriors do. So this is men too, right? So if there are women watching this, I am definitely aware of the fact that men, SJWs, also will do this. They love to argue emotions over logic. And before I get into some more of this, guys, just think about this for a moment. With all of the single mothers out there, and part of, again, a lot higher up that have divided us, right? That have known all this about female nature, and they knew how to divide and tear families apart, which really breaks my heart. I mean, honestly, because I know that families are the best for children. I just know that. There's no doubt in my mind. But these, I'm going to say smart people, but evil people from up above that have created such division. There's CPS, Child Protection Services. There's a whole thing on why that was created as well, to be able to tear children apart, tear families apart, take children away from their male role models. Because think about, with all the single mothers now, we have so many men now that these type of tactics, not taking responsibility, shifting blame, all of this stuff, there's a lot of men now that grow up thinking this way. Why? Because they only have a female in the household. So that's who they learn from. They learn that from them, or they go to school, public schools, which I taught in, which from kindergarten, preschool through third grade, 97% probably female teachers. I was a unicorn as a second grade teacher. Literally, me and one other guy in my entire school district were teaching, one other male, he was his kindergarten teacher, were in kindergarten through third grade. Me and one other male. All the others were females. So again, you have these boys growing up in a single mother household, and now you have a lot of men that don't learn a lot of the things that they need to learn about, like taking accountability, taking responsibility as a man, all these other things, because they only have one side, they only have one role model. This was all planned by people way up above, and unfortunately, this is what's happening, to the point where I have to preach that guys should not get married, guys should not live with women. And which I don't like to say, because again, for kids it's not the best, but this is the only sane way. This is the only realistic way to play it right now, until, like we talked about before, until laws change, society and culture shifts. That will be the only way. And you know what? MGTOW and Red Pill are doing a really good job of helping this shift. Eventually will happen. There will be a breaking point. It will happen. I don't know when, but it will happen. Things will change. However, right now, it's just such a gamble. So here you go with the she can't lose. My feelings, my truth. You hurt my feelings, right? You're arguing with a woman. You hurt my feelings. Argument over. What can you say? No, I didn't. No, you can't say that, because she goes, yes, you did. You're not in my body, my feelings, right? You made me feel this way. Well, that I didn't mean to. That wasn't my intent. It doesn't matter. That's how you made me feel. Argument over. Game over. Go slam your head against the wall. You'll be more productive than trying to argue your point of view. Here's another one that if you guys have seen, and guys, sorry, I see some of your guys' stuff in the chat, and I will read all these in the chat, especially when we're done here. but I just know with my own ADD, man, I'll get sidetracked and I'll lose my train of thought. So the you don't respect my voice thing, okay? This is in the Marriage Story. The thing I saw on Netflix with Scarlett Johansson, I believe, who has the man haircut, the short hair, which I'm just not into at all. And that was one of the things she used as part of the divorce, right? You don't respect my voice. You don't listen to my voice. My voice is not heard, okay? Now, the funny thing about that, right, is that women want a man with a voice. Women are indecisive. She wants a man with a voice. Here's a perfect example. All right, this girl, look at the faces. If you want, it's up to you, your decision, right? These are the type of men that women deal with these days, beta on men, that are like, anything for you. What do you want? I don't know. What movie do you want to watch? All that. Like, I always say, like, no, that's not how you handle it, right? If you want to be attractive to women, that's not how you handle it. However, this is what they get because they try to have it both ways. But look at the faces. Barf face, angry face, barf face, angry face, barf. And they don't understand that feminism is causing all of this. It's demasculating men and making women more masculine to the point where men go, well, if I take charge, if I take initiative, you have something like in the Marriage Story where this lady wants to file for divorce because he no longer respects her voice. He doesn't let her put her input in. But then you have right up here, if a guy says, if you want, it's up to you, your decision, she is like, gross, nasty, all that stuff. So with the you don't respect my voice, you can never win because a woman wants a confident man that's decisive and all that for as long as she wants it until she doesn't want it anymore. And then when she doesn't want it, everything you did that was confident, everything that you did that was alpha, now becomes you're, a misogynist, the patriarch. You're telling me what to do. All that stuff. Do you see how they can play both sides of this game no matter what? No matter what. And everybody's going to take their side in society. So it's a no-win game there. Like it's a perfect example of what will happen. It's like, how can you win with that? How can you win? So then we got this one down here. You aren't respecting my truth, okay? And I put blah, 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 garbage, 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 because that's exactly what it is. I have women that, and these are the type of women that I don't invite them back over. I just don't invite them back over. Because I'll have women that will say something, and again, I'm not trying to divide anyone here. I am a big supporter of President Trump, and I'm not going to push that, and anyone have your own thoughts and all that stuff. But, sometimes with women that are very anti-Trump and stuff, and I will bring up all, the points of view, I'll decide. And then a woman will say something like, you don't understand though. You don't understand what it's like to go through life as a woman with the patriarchy. She'll say that. You don't respect my truth as a woman. How can I come back at that? I've never been a woman. Okay? How can I come back at that? It doesn't, again, game over, argument over, nothing you can do. You don't respect my truth, not the truth. My truth. And you guys will hear this more and more, all too common these days. My truth. Classic. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Ever notice a relationship is only in danger of being lost if the woman is unhappy? Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. And man, I've told you guys before, I'm going to do more videos on female dating strategies where I go over that Reddit, because the same women that they complain about the F boys, right? That would be, I'm one of those guys, right? I'm not looking for a relationship. If a girl comes over, we're going to hang out, and we're going to have some fun, and I'm not going to commit type, right? Well, they get angry at these type of guys for not wanting to commit. But again, the guys like me, if I was ever in a relationship, I'm going to play it my way. And I don't have any plans of being in a relationship, but I'm going to play it my way. I will not be told what to do. I just won't. All right? No, she's not going to tell me what to do. I do enough research. I do enough self-reflection that I trust myself. So I'm not going to change for her. But just like he pointed out here, that you know what? That's going to make her happy until her friends say, why do you let him treat you like that? Why do you let him call all the shots? And then she tries to bring that up again. If you're just boyfriend and girlfriend with someone, then you can just be like, all right, see ya. And that's fine, right? But when you get to that next level where you're trying to commit more fully, and now you're trapped by the state contract, you're trapped by the government, then what do? That's why when it's like, oh yeah, hold your masculine frame, right? But until when? Until she goes, you're not respecting my voice. And now what do? Everything that she liked about your alpha thing before, she no longer likes because of other people around her that are influencing her to think that what she actually wants is you to be a little beta mom pushover, which no woman actually wants. They're not attracted to that. Trump is for men. Amen, my brother. Amen. Again, I'm not here to divide any of you guys, but I definitely support my president. Absolutely. I mean, this president. I can't say I supported the last couple. The last few. Yep, the great advice here. Either she wants to make an effort to work with you or not. Don't be afraid to lose them. Absolutely. Do not play scared. Do not play scared. And that is why the best advice is when if you get into the marriage, you get into any of that stuff, then there's something to lose, right? Even if it's like, okay, don't be afraid to lose them. Well, be afraid of hitting these corrupt court systems. So again, excellent advice, especially if you're just dating around or you want to get a girlfriend or whatever. I mean, again, do whatever you guys want. I'm just going to present whatever information I can to help you make that decision a little more clear. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share the video, but definitely subscribe.